business.techmw.
Hello everyone and welcome back to TechMW. Today I'm going to be doing a video on a Mac that I have never done a video on before. It is in this frame and you'll be able to tell by the title. It is the Macintosh SE. Oh yes, ignore the wall behind by the way. There were some problems. It's a little bit more visible now, but it's fine. I painted and it didn't go very well. This is the Macintosh SE. It's from 1988. It has the Motorola 68000. It has 2 whole megabytes of RAM and I believe it has a 20 megabyte hard drive. All of that pushing into a black and white 9-inch screen. Yeah. And an 800K floppy drive, which is pretty much the only way we can get files on and off this thing. So, yeah. Let's get this thing down. Oh, we don't want to knock the G4 off or the G3. Ah! Oh dear. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of a heavy, awkward angle. As you can see as well, I now have a trash can Mac Pro. I decided to save some money. I traded in a couple of phones and ended up getting this trash can Mac for like £5. I know, it's ridiculous. Anyway, this is the Macintosh SE. It is glorious. It is in actually very good cosmetic condition. It has a little dink on the top here, but that's not too big of a problem. Other than that, it's in really, really nice condition. So, we're going to go and grab the keyboard, mouse, and we'll need a power cable as well. So let's go and do that. We're going to go, ignore the hole in the wall, to my shelf of keyboards and like badly stacked stuff. Yeah. We're going to need this. This is a mouse. This is a 90s Apple mouse. This is, oh no, not porn again. Okay. And then we're just going to kind of do the... Ah! Come on. Haha. Yes, this is an Apple keyboard. They're very specific with that. It's an M0116. Yeah, that means a lot. And we also need to try and wrestle that out. There we go. Kind of looks like a phone cable. Look at that. That's great. This is our port selection. So we've got 2 ADB ports. This is some kind of printer thing. I'm not actually sure what this is. This is for the modem. This is for a printer. And then that's obviously for audio. And then obviously that's for power. What we can do is we don't even have to plug the mouse into the keyboard just to like save, you know, sockets. We can just plug the mouse in here because it's got 2, which is real nice. The Performer 5320 didn't even have that many ADB ports, so it's brilliant. Porn. Okay, we're gonna need a standard kettle lead. As you can see, my Xbox 360 box is kind of just shoved down here. We'll ignore that for now. Look at this. This is just some bad organization. There is a cable here though. This is that and that. Yes, this is the cable we want. It's it's a bit weird looking because it's a kind of broken iMac G5-ish cable, but it's fine, it works. So we'll plug that in there. There we go. This is gonna go into my power strip down here. Heck yeah. There we go. All right, we're nearly ready. I'm gonna move this water because I don't want water going into my speaker or my Macintosh because that would not be good. Okay, here's an interesting fact for you. While this may look very old, my amp over here is actually 8 years older than this Macintosh. 1980, 1988. The cable isn't actually connected to the keyboard, as you can see. So this plugs in around the side, like that. There we go. And now our Macintosh is ready to be powered on. I would honestly like to know how this is now wrapping itself around. I untied it, it's made it worse. Right, what is going on? Mouse is free. Okay, we're good. We've got everything plugged in. So we've got keyboard, we've got mouse, we've got Macintosh SE. Oh yeah. Now, unlike the really old Macintoshes, this is very advanced. This has an internal hard drive, which means we can just do this. And it should just boot into macOS, hopefully, if it's still working. I tested it literally 2 days ago, so I have no idea why it wouldn't work. But yeah. Macintosh SE, here we go. There we go, there it is. So we have landed on the desktop of this Macintosh. Wow, there's basically nothing on here. It's very plain. All I've done is made a folder for all files, and that's about it. I don't really have any software. I have 3.5-inch floppy disks, but the problem is, at the moment, I do not possess another Mac to be able to actually put software on this. However, that is going to change because I've ordered a Macintosh Performer 630 with a CRT monitor. and that should be arriving within the next week, which means I will be able to start loading software onto those 800k discs and get this even more usable. But for now, I'm going to try and use this as is for my, fairly daily stuff. So let's kind of explore what we can use this for. About this Macintosh, here we go. So we've got Macintosh SE, hooray, system software 7.0. That is, that's 1991, so there you go. Total memory 2048k, 2 megabytes, pretty much, yeah. So we've got 2 megabytes of RAM, that's fun. Now, what have we got in the start menu? We've got alarm clock. This can wake me up. It doesn't even have a clock. It thinks it's 5:40 a.m. and it thinks it's the 14th of December 1996. That would explain a lot. Battery? I was gonna say, like, there is no battery in this other than like the CMOS thing. We've got the calculator, people. Heck yeah. This actually didn't change much until like, this calculator still looks pretty much the same in macOS 9. 69 times 69. Giggity. So we've got brightness. We can't do that because there's actually a manual brightness control, so I can do that. There you go. Woo. We've got portable. What does that mean? The control panel portable cannot be used with this Macintosh. I guess I'll have to upgrade to the newest Macintosh to be able to use that then, unfortunately. I don't know what computers Apple are selling nowadays. I'm perfectly happy with my old Macintosh. Anyway, right, that was sarcasm, by the way. Sound, I bet this can't be used with the Macintosh. Oh, it can. I'm amazed. I actually didn't think this could make any other sounds. I thought it could just make the beep and that was it, but no. Listen to this. That is beautiful. That is like the most 1 kilohertz version of the droplet sound I've ever heard. Why does that sound like one of the Sims? I don't know. We've got a puzzle. People, we can solve a puzzle. Oh, okay. So we just need to... How do we sound like... Oh, I don't. How do it's just a puzzle. Chris DeRossi, 1983 to 1991. Maybe I can give him a ring and just see if he knows. Use the scrapbook as a place to keep pictures, charts, text, and sounds that you might want quick access to. We are living in the future. We are living in the future. Look at this. Amazing. Let's go into Mac Write 2.0. I wonder if we can do the voice synthesis on this somehow. Because they did it on the Macintosh 512. My name is Macintosh. Hello, my name is Macintosh. Print. Uh-oh. No printing resource. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. This is some advanced stuff. 24 points. Heck yeah. Hello, my name is Macintosh. This is the document of dreams, people. I hope the Mac's all right. Get it? Mac right? It will open as untitled. Aha! There we go. This is a Macintosh SE from 1988. That's the same year as Paranormal Activity 3, my favourite film ever, is set. There is absolutely no warmth from this whatsoever. There is nothing. It's not getting hot. There's no heat anywhere. It's amazing. I should just use this as my daily driver, I think. We got diary room, the kid, ignore that. Let's just close out of that. Now, I want to show you guys as the last thing, I want to show you what this computer does when it shuts down, because it's quite funny. Are we ready for this? Now, this is before they added the power button that actually works. So you may notice that this button here doesn't do anything. This is normally the power button. This is what it would be if it was used on like a more modern Mac. Are we ready for this? It is now safe to switch off your Macintosh, because it wasn't safe before, because it might have exploded. The only thing you can do, if you don't just switch it off, is just hit the restart button. And it starts again. I love it. This is a relic from the past. And I hope you've enjoyed this little overview of it, because it's been sitting on my shelf for ages and I have not done a video on it ever. I've just never done a video on it. I've never got around to it. So I wanted to make one, and now you've got one. So if you enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And also consider joining the Discord server. The link is in the description below. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.